Wow. Quincy Jones.
Yeah,
What a legacy.
absolutely.
I'm still kind of reeling, after reading through all these articles that you sent over about his life.
No,
It's incredible just to think about it.
it is.
Quincy Jones, everybody knows, the name.
Right.
But I think for a lot of people, it begins and ends with Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was Michael Jackson's producer.
Right, right.
And that's it. But obviously,
Yeah.
it's so much more than that.
Oh, so much more.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our mission today in this deep dive, to kind of go beyond just those iconic albums that everybody knows and loves,
Okay.
and really explore all the different facets of Quincy Jones's career.
It is amazing.
Like, I had no idea he was involved in so many things.
I mean, it's crazy the breadth of his career,
Yeah.
From jazz to pop to film scoring.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really unbelievable.
He's a true musical chameleon.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, he could do it all.
Like you mentioned, he wasn't just a producer.
Yeah.
He was an arranger,
Yeah.
composer, a musician himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he played trumpet with Lionel Hampton's band back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. And you sent in this article about how he got his start
yeah.
playing trumpet with Lionel Hampton.
Yeah.
Like, touring all over Europe in the 50s. Can you
Yeah.
imagine that?
I mean, that's like
Like a young Quincy Jones soaking up all those musical
a
influences.
formative experience, just traveling the world,
Yeah.
hearing all this different music.
And it's no wonder he became such a master
Right.
at like blending genres.
Yeah, I mean, and you can hear it in his music, like
Yeah.
he wasn't afraid to take risks and experiment with different sounds.
Yeah.
And that's what made his work so unique.
Well, let's talk about Michael Jackson for a second, because obviously
Yeah.
that's what everybody knows.
Right.
And you sent over this really cool piece about the making of Thriller, and I had no idea that Quincy was initially hesitant to use the Billie Jean demo.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
That's crazy, right?
Mhm.
I mean, thank goodness he changed his mind.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting to think about what might have been,
Yeah, what if Thriller had come out without Billie Jean?
I
It's
know.
crazy to think about.
I know.
Yeah.
And what I thought was really interesting, too, about that article is
Yeah.
it mentioned how he really fought for creative control
Oh, yeah.
on those albums. Like,
Yeah.
he went head to head
Yeah.
with the record label
Right.
to get the sound that he wanted.
And he really believed in Michael's vision, too.
He did.
Yeah.
He really believed in what Michael was doing.
I mean, and that vision paid off.
It did.
I mean, Thriller bat off the wall.
Huge.
These are cultural touchstones,
It's more than just albums at that point.
Exactly. It's like a phenomenon.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to the power of music,
Right.
to transcend boundaries, to bring people together. I mean,
Yeah, and it's more than just the music itself, too.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
right.
You sent over this article
Uh-huh.
about his work on The Color Purple
Oh, yeah.
and producing that film
Uh-huh.
with its, powerful themes
Yeah.
of Black female empowerment.
Yeah.
That was a huge risk at the time
It was.
to take that on.
Absolutely.
So what do you think drew him to that project?
I think he saw the importance of the story, like he was really committed to using his platform to champion stories
Yeah.
that resonated with him.
Yeah.
And The Color Purple was a story that needed to be told.
It's interesting, too, because he really fought to cast Oprah
Yeah.
in that movie.
Who was relatively unknown at the time.
Yeah, she was just starting out.
Right.
And he really believed in her.
Yeah. And that shows, like his vision
Yeah.
and his commitment to amplifying diverse voices.
And then, of course,
Yeah.
there's The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
a classic.
That was such a huge part of my childhood.
Mine too.
And, that show tackled some
Yeah.
really important social issues.
It did.
In a way that was funny
Yeah.
and heartwarming.
Yeah. It had a heart.
So it's just amazing how his influence extends even to a sitcom like that.
I think it shows,
Yeah.
the power of his ability to connect with people across generations and cultures. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got The Color Purple,
Uh-huh.
you've got The Fresh Prince,
Yeah.
all these different projects,
Yeah.
all touching people.
And all these tributes.
Yeah, the tributes are amazing.
Yeah.
Like, Goldie Hawn called him one of the great loves of her life,
Wow.
and LL Cool J described him as a father and example.
It's incredible.
That's powerful stuff,
It is.
It really speaks to the impact he had
Yeah.
on people.
Yeah, it's like he touched everyone
Yeah.
he worked with on such a deep level.
It seems like it, yeah.
And it really makes you think about,
Yeah.
how those connections ripple outward
It's true.
and influence countless others.
It's like a legacy that goes beyond,
Yeah.
just the work itself.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
A really inspiring legacy.
He definitely left his mark on the world.
He did.
There's no doubt about that.
I love that quote that you pulled from one of the articles,
Oh, which one?
where Quincy said, "Music washes away the dust of everyday life."
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's beautiful.
It is.
And it just makes you think about, the impact he had on, not just on artists,
Right.
but on all of us.
Yeah. Anyone who listens to music,
Yeah.
anyone who enjoys music,
Right.
feels that.
I think so.
I mean, it's that power of music to connect with us on an
Yeah.
emotional level.
So I guess the big takeaway here
Yeah.
is that Quincy Jones
Yeah.
was so much more
Yeah.
than just a musician.
Absolutely.
He was a visionary,
He was.
a cultural icon,
Yeah.
someone who really pushed boundaries.
He did. And helped shape the landscape of music and entertainment.
He really did.
And beyond that, he was a mentor,
Yeah.
a friend,
Yeah.
an advocate for social justice.
Yeah, he used his platform to really lift up voices that needed to be heard.
Absolutely.
So what about you? What's your favorite? Quincy Jones' project or contribution? Think about it. Explore his work. And let his music wash away a little dust from your everyday life.
I like that.
Until next time.